Good morning. Thank you for joining me. I'm going to make some ephemera to put in the little mini envelope journal that we made yesterday. So I've got some things here. I've got an index card that I'm going to put some of my um, little lace snippet roll on. Kind of want some bigger pieces if possible, because I want it to stick out the top, so when it's in the pocket it shows quite a bit sticking out the top. I like that part there, so I'm going to cut it there. This snippet roll I haven't sewn on yet. I ran out of thread and haven't gotten to sewing anymore, but it looks good even with it not sewn. The ephemera is going to be fairly simple. Because I want places for writing. I will trim a little off this side. Let it stick out a little bit. So that's all I'm going to do on that one. So there's writing on both sides. Then I have this is just some cream colored cardstock. I'm going to ink it up. And we're going to make a little journaling card. Sorry, with a fabric flip on this one. And I'm going to use a little girl's dress that I'm going to cut apart for the fabric flip. And I'm not cutting apart a perfectly good dress. It has stains on it. Obviously the little girl got something on there. But I liked the hem on there, the trim. So I am going to cut some of this off. Little girl's clothing has some really pretty trims sometimes. Let me see how big I need this. I'll cut it a little longer than what I need and then trim it down, because I don't want to accidentally cut it too short. Since I'm making several of these little journals, I want enough of that dress to go for all of them. Not all of the ephemera will be exactly the same in each little journal, but some things will be the same. Each of them will have one of these cards and one of these little flips. I'm going to trim some of this hem off the back so it's not so thick. There. I just thought that little gold trim was so pretty. And this fabric, I don't know if you can see, has a little bit of a pattern to it. Again, I'm just going to glue this at the top. I don't know why my throat gets so scratchy when I'm making a video. It's not like that before I start. course, a lot of times I'm here alone and haven't been talking to anyone, so. So on this one, there'll be writing space on the back, and you can flip up the little fabric piece and write on the front as well. So we got that one. And the other one, I have these pictures here. They are actually photos that I've taken. I collect vintage things, and I think I'm going to use this one today. I actually handmade all these flowers and made like a little bridal bouquet. It's really, really pretty. I'm going to glue that onto this old book paper. I realized one thing I did forget was I was going to put, well, I can show you. I have one already made, so I can show you on that one when I'm finished here. This will be a fairly short video. I have to run somewhere soon here, so I'll only make these 3 things today, then I'll make some more another day. Oh, some fuzz in there. I don't want such a big piece to be tearing with, so that's why I tore way above there. It's this really fragile paper. Tears very well. Oops, I shouldn't have put the picture so close to the bottom. Since I can't tear some off, maybe I can use this to rough it up a little. There, that'll work. Okay, so the thing I forgot was I glued a piece of an index card on the back. So I will do that as well on that one. So let's put them in the booklet and see how they look. So I thought this one could go in the front here. And like I said, it can stick out. So you see that lace when you have the front down. And these I thought could go in the back. And that pretty trim will stick out. And then this could go in the pocket of the envelope. There. So those are the 3 things today. Oh, and then the boots I thought I could just stick in here. I may put something on the back. We'll see for another video. But like I said, this one's short today. So got that in the front. And then I didn't have this yesterday, but I thought I would tie it with some of my coffee dyed ribbon. This one's a really, really thin strip. There, isn't that beautiful? tuck that in a little bit more. Yeah. Thank you so much for watching. Have a great day today. Bye.